Hello guys, this is 12530 back again with another video. Today I'll be doing a small review on Jackal as an operator in Rainbow Six Siege. So before I get into just describing him in general and all such, sorry about not doing the stream I proposed yesterday, but I was having a really bad mood and something sort of popped up, so sorry about that. I might be streaming later today or tomorrow at one point, so I'll just tell you guys that now. And also in this gameplay, I'm not going to be doing the greatest, even though Jackal is one of my more, I say, personally liked operators in the game. I'm still not my best with him, but you will see a funny little clip at the end as well of me. I was trying to get gameplay. I was playing, because I'm doing trying to do clips for Echo and Ella as operators, and I had a double kill that I got earlier in the game, and what ended up happening was I died, and all my teammates pretty much died except for one guy. He ended up clutching it, but I got really mad, and so yeah, you're gonna hear me scream at everybody in the lobby. Now mind you, none of them heard it, but it was kind of funny. So time for me to go on to the review, and yeah, sorry for wasting all your time.
You have found the biohazard container. Proceed to its location.
Okay, so Jackal's an operator. His gadget is called the Inox Model V3. You won't see me use it too much. You will see one clip that I especially used it for. Basically, the entire thing is it's a toggleable viewing screen that turns your screen to a purplish hue, and what it gives you is the ability to see footsteps. And the footsteps range from color from green to blue to red. Red is when they're far away, and the farther or they've been already walked on enough. If they're that far away, you can't scan them if you can't see if their footsteps are red sometimes. So just telling you guys now, make sure to look for green and blue, because that means that the operator is quite closely nearby, and that will help you a lot. Also, don't forget to scan every once in a while, because scanning will help out your team. Okay, so Jackal's first primary is the C7E assault rifle. So the C7E is a very high damage assault rifle, has a very quick reload, and also has access to an ACOG, as you can see. It is my primary weapon when it goes to him, although in this video you guys will not see that very much. But the reason why is because it has high damage, very low recoil, and very fast fire rate for what it does. So yeah, very good gun overall, and I really enjoy it.
Friendly mission success.
Okay, next up is the PDW-9 submachine gun. So this weapon, I'm going to describe it in a few different ways and tell you how to use it, because a lot of people don't seem to like this weapon, and in my personal experience, it's not my favorite one of his weapons, but it's definitely a weapon that I can say you should definitely use a bit more often. So a lot of people hate this weapon because it's a low damage submachine gun, and it's basically the same thing as a more accurate, slightly higher damaging P90. So if you like the P90, then it's good. But I really just do not like playing as with this weapon sometimes. But I will say this. The weapon rewards accuracy more than anything else, and its 50-round mag definitely helps against multiple enemies. As well as the fact that it has a very quick reload speed, and it is one of the few submachine guns in game to have an ACOG. Okay, so main tip for the weapon is use ACOGs or reflex sight, because you need one of those two sights in order to make this weapon work whatsoever. And as well as this weapon actually has pretty good wall penetration, as you're about to see. So Jackal has two secondary weapons, the ITA-12S shotgun and the USP-40 pistol. Mind you, the USP-40 didn't show up in the screen, but you will see gameplay of it later. So, Jackal's shotgun isn't that good. He does have a primary shotgun, but I'm just going to go over that because it's literally just the secondary shotgun with a bit more range and damage at range. So I'm not even going to go over it because it's not even that worth much. But his secondary shotgun is really useful because, you know, it's a secondary shotgun. And now there's only 4 operators in the game that can equip a shotgun. Although technically, technically, Alibis and Maestros are pistol shotguns, I guess, and they do a bit less damage. But the shotgun is really good for utility, and the pistol, I would say, is very underrated. You guys will actually see a gameplay later on where I'm wrecking people with the pistol. But the pistol is not the greatest, but it's definitely not a bad pistol, so I'd recommend giving both a try. The shotgun is really good at breaching, and the pistol is just overall a decent pistol to use. Jackal's two gadgets are the breaching charge and the smoke grenade. So for the smoke grenade, I don't use it as often, but it's still very good, especially if you have a glass on your team to let him poke through. I mostly use it as just concealment and cover in general because, you know, it's smoke. But he also has access to breaching charges, which even though his shotgun can breach, it will help in certain circumstances. So I will say if you're going to like breach walls and stuff like that, or if you're going to breach like windows, definitely recommend using the breaching charges. But if you want to cover a sight line or you don't want people shooting you in the back, make sure to use smokes. Okay, so for tips and tricks with Jackal. First tip, make sure that you are staying behind. I'm sorry, but you've seen me rush her a few times in this game, and I will tell you this right now, rushing is not your best bet. He is a methodical player, even though he doesn't have he's not very good, or his weapons aren't made to be the most methodical. He is much better as a methodical player just because his gadget is more helpful to the team that way. Make sure if you do not know the specific direction where an operator is, or if their footsteps are green or red, make sure that you always, and I repeat, always scan them, because if you don't know where they are, then you may die from them from behind. If their footsteps are blue, that means they're nearby, and if you follow them, you'll most likely, get them. Next, make sure that you are not, and I repeat, do not get tunnel vision while using his gadget. His gadget may be very strong, and his gadget may be able to find people, but don't constantly stare at the ground. Because if you stare at the ground, you may get picked off from an unexpected angle. Jackal's kit is mainly focused around dealing high damage at long range. Make sure that his submachine gun always has either a reflex or an ACOG on it, and always make sure that his assault rifle either has a suppressor or a muzzle brake on it. The suppressor doesn't do much to Jackal's main weapon, to his main assault rifle, so you feel free to use it. Also, make sure that when you are peeking with Jackal that you turn off your Inox so people won't see you. Mute can also jam your Inox, so whenever your Inox is starting to be jammed, make sure you turn it off, otherwise you won't be able to see anything in front of you. Next tip. Even though his shotgun primary isn't very good, it's still useful. Same thing with this pistol, so don't be afraid to use them in certain circumstances, like I am here, using pistol only. Next, even though his gadgets is very straightforward and easy to use, remember, tunnel vision will kill you, so try and turn it off when you're doing anything other than finding people. Using his shotgun to breach hatches is a very effective method, especially because his shotgun can 1 to 2 hit them at any range. His assault rifle has a very fast reload, so don't be afraid to dump your entire mag into somebody and then fall behind cover very quick. Also, make sure that you do not, and I repeat, do not drone out in the middle of areas while using him. Because very many people, when you track them, they will hunt you down like crazy. So make sure if you're near the area where the footsteps are located, then please, please turn off your drone and do not drone while you have somebody scanned, because they will try and come and kill you. Okay guys, so that's going to be probably around the end of the review for him. Hope you guys enjoy. And yeah, I hope you guys like watching me scream at somebody while I was trying to get gameplay for some operators. Hope you guys like and subscribe, and peace out. Teammates, I'm the one getting all the fucking kills.